we going to the ion. It is the important. So how to write the formulas of the compounds? How to write depending on the ions. First of all, we discuss about the ion. What is the ion? Okay. So ion. So ion means, first of all, we learn about the neutral atom. What is the neutral atom? What is the neutral? For example, we take the X. So it has no charge. It has no charge. When it has no charge, it is called as neutral. So it has no charge means neutral. Neutral means the number of protons are equal to the number of electrons. When the element which has number of electrons are equal to the number of protons, that is called as ion. Protons, positive charge. Electron, negative charge. So the protons means the positive charges are equal to the negative charges in the neutral atom. Positive charges means protons, negative charges means electrons. The protons are equal to the electrons. That is called as neutral. It has no charge. So here X means it is a neutral. Neutral means it has no charge. Means it has protons are equal to the electrons. Protons are equal to the electrons. Sometimes it gain the electron or sometimes it lose the electron. When it gain the one electron, gain means plus. So it is the neutral. Neutral means the number of protons are equal to the number of electrons. But it gain the one electron, the electrons are more than protons. So it will be gets a negative charge. It gets a negative charge. When it lost the electron, it lost the one electron. When it lost the electron, it has the number of protons are more than number of electrons. So protons are more than electron means so it will be get the positive charge. Positive charge. This negative or positive charges species are known as ion. Simply we say that the charged species, the charged particles are known as ions. So these ions are two types. One is anion. The second one is cation. So what is the ion? The charged particle is called as ion. So ion is formed by either gaining of electron or losing of electron. When it gaining of electron, it gets the positive charge. It is called as a cation. So when it is lose the electron, when it get the electron, it gets the negative charge. That is called as anion. So anion is formed by gaining of electron. Cation is formed by losing of electron. So ions are two types. One is anion, second one is cation. Okay. So some elements have only +1 charge or -1 charge, +2 charge or negative -2 charge or +3 or -3, +4 or -4. Some ions have +1 or -1 or +2 or -2 or +3 or -3 or +4 or -4. So the ions which have positive means +1 charges, they are known as unipositive ions. Unipositive ions. So important here. So we remember all types of ions here. When we remember these ions, easily we will write the formulas of the substances, formulas of the compounds easily. When we remember these types of ions. Okay. So first of all, we remember these ions. First one is unipositive ions. Unipositive ions. Example, H plus. Next, Li plus. Next, Na plus. K plus. H plus means hydrogen ion. Li plus lithium ion. Na plus sodium ion. K plus potassium ion. Okay. Next one, Li plus already completed. NH4 plus. NH4 plus means its name is ammonium ion. Next, H3O plus, its name is hydronium ion. Hydronium ion. Pb plus, lead ion. Lead ion. Cu plus, copper ion. Hg plus, mercury ion. These are some examples of unipositive ions. Hydrogen ion, lithium ion, sodium ion, potassium ion, ammonium ion, hydronium ion, lead ion, copper ion, and mercury ion. These all ions have a positive charge. Positive charge. Okay. So here -1 charge. -1. Uni-negative ions. What are the examples of uni-negative ions? Example here, H minus. H minus. Next, OH minus. OH minus. Next, HCO3 minus. Next, HSO4 minus. Next, MnO4 minus. MnO4 minus. Next, NO3 minus. Next, NO2 minus. NO2 minus. Next, F minus. Cl minus. Br minus. I minus. So these are all examples of uni-negative ions. Its name is H minus is called as hydride. Hydride, not hydrogen. Here hydride ion. So OH minus is called as hydroxide ion. Hydroxide. HCO3 minus bicarbonate ion. HSO4 minus bisulfate ion. MnO4 minus permanganate ion. NO3 minus nitrate ion. NO2 minus nitrite ion. F minus fluoride. Cl minus chloride. Br minus bromide. I minus iodide. Okay, so here we observe the ion which has negative charge without oxygen atoms, that is called as finally in the ending of ion we write or we say the ide. So here H minus, it has negative charge na, so it has no oxygen. So finally, we say the ide. So hydride. Here also F minus, it has no oxygen atoms. So it is known as fluoride. Cl minus chloride. Br minus bromide. I minus hydride. So etc. Okay. So these have uni-negative ions. Next one, +2 charges ions. So what are the examples of +2 charges ions? Example, Mg +2. Next Ca plus 2, Ca plus 2. Next Cu plus 2. Next Zn plus 2, Zn plus 2. Next Fe plus 2. Next Hg plus 2. Next Cd plus 2, Cd plus 2. Next Sr plus 2. Next Ba plus 2, etc. Okay, these are all di positive ions. Magnesium ion, calcium ion, copper ion, zinc ion, iron ion, mercury ion, cadmium, strontium, barium, nickel, etc. Next, minus 2 ions. Examples of minus 2. S minus 2, S minus 2. Here S minus 2 has negative charge. It has no oxygen. So, it is known as a sulfide ion. Next, SO3 minus 2, SO3 minus 2, sulfide ion. Next, SO4 minus 2, sulfate ion. Next, Cr2O7 minus 2, dichromate ion. Next, CO3 minus 2, carbonate ion. Sulfide ion, sulfite ion, sulfate ion, dichromate ion, and carbonate ion. Okay, so these are examples of minus 2 charge ions. Okay, next one plus 3 charges ions. Example here, B plus 3, boron plus 3, Al plus 3, aluminium plus 3, next Fe plus 3, iron ion, boron ion, aluminium ion, and iron ion. These have plus 3. Next, minus 3 ion. Examples of minus 3 ion, N minus 3. So it has a negative charge, it has no oxygen. So it is called as nitride ion. P minus 3, phosphide ion. PO3 minus 3, phosphite. PO4 minus 3, phosphate ion. Okay, this one is nitride, phosphide, phosphite, and phosphate. Okay, so these have minus 3 charge. Next example, plus 4 charges ions. Example, here Pt plus 4. Pt plus 4 means platinum ion. Si plus 4. Si means silicon ion. These are some examples of plus 4 ions. Examples of minus 4 ions. Here one example, C minus 4. It is known as a carbide ion. So we remember these all ions. When we remember these ions, easily we will write the formulas of the compounds. Okay, examples of unipositive, uninegative, dipositive, dinegative, tripositive, trinegative, next tetrapositive and tetranegative ions. Okay, so examples. So once again, unipositive plus 1 charges, hydride, it's known as hydride, lithium ion, sodium ion, potassium ion, ammonium ion, next hydronium ion, lead ion, next copper ion, mercury ions. These are unipositive ions. Next, uninegative ions. Examples of uninegative ions, H minus is called as hydride. OH minus, hydroxide. Your names also very important. What is the OH minus is called as? Hydride. H minus, hydride. Hydroxide, hydride. OH minus is called as hydroxide. H minus is called as hydride. HCO3 minus bicarbonate, HSO4 minus bisulfate, MnO4 minus permanganate, NO3 minus nitrate, NO2 minus nitrite. So here we remember this one is a nitride. So we identify the relation between the NO2 minus NO3 minus. NO2 minus is called as nitrite. NO3 minus is called as nitrate. N minus 3 is called as nitride. That's like. Okay. So F minus, fluoride, chloride, bromide, and iodide. So plus 2 charges ions: magnesium ion, calcium ion, copper ion, zinc ion, iron ion, mercury ion, cadmium, strontium, and barium ions. Negative: S minus to sulfide, sulfite, sulfate, dichromate, carbonate. Next, B plus 3, boron, aluminium, iron. Negative: nitride, phosphite, and phosphate. Next, 4, platinum ion. Next, silicon ion. Minus 4, carbide ion. Okay. So when we observe this all ions, so we identify the two things here. One is copper, here Cu plus, copper, Cu plus. Next, here also Cu plus 2, Cu plus 2. So copper has two oxidation states, here plus 2. So mercury also here plus 2. Mercury here plus 2, here plus 1. Mercury has two oxidation states, two ions, plus ion and minus, plus ion, plus 1 ion and plus 2 ion. Iron also, iron here plus 2, here iron plus 2, here iron plus 3, So some ions have two oxidation states. Next thing is nitrogen. Here nitrogen N minus 3, here nitrogen NO2 minus, here NO3 minus. Same phosphorus, P minus 3, PO3 minus, PO4 minus. And S also, S minus 2, SO3 minus 2, SO4 minus 2. Here we observe the two things. One is some ions have two oxidation states, like copper, Cu plus, Cu plus 2, mercury, Hg plus and Hg plus 2, and iron, Fe plus 2 and Fe plus 3. Next one, nitrogen has N minus 3, NO2 minus, NO3 minus. Phosphorus, P minus 3, PO3 minus 3, PO4 minus 3. Sulfur, S minus 2, SO3 minus 2, SO4 minus 2. Okay, these two things we are observing here. Okay. So, first one, Cu plus and Cu plus 2. Mercury, Hg plus and Hg plus 2. Next one is iron, Fe plus 2 and Fe plus 3. Okay. So these ions have two oxidation states, plus 1 plus 2, plus 1 plus 2, here plus 2 plus 3. So when one ion exhibits the two oxidation states, the lower oxidation state is called as us. Higher oxidation state is called as ik. So these are known as us, these are known as ik. Okay, so Cu plus, it is the lower oxidation state, so it is called as cuprous, not cupric, cuprous. Cu plus 2, cupric. Here Hg plus mercurous. Hg plus 2 mercuric. Mercurous and mercuric. Here Fe plus 2 ferrous. Ferrous. Fe plus 3 ferric. Okay. Ferric chloride. Ferric chloride means here we take the Fe plus 2 or Fe plus 3. Fe plus 3 ferric. Cuprous oxide. Then we choose the Cu plus or Cu plus 2. Cu plus cuprous. Mercuric oxide. We take the Hg plus 2, not Hg plus. Okay. Next one. Nitrogen. So nitrogen, N minus 3, N minus 3, NO2 minus, NO2 minus, and NO3 minus. Next, phosphorus. Phosphorus, P minus 3, PO3 minus 3, and PO4 minus 3. And also sulfur, sulfur, S minus 2. Next, SO3 minus 2 and SO4 minus 2. Okay, here, so these all ions have negative charges. When one ion has a negative charge without oxygen, so finally we write the ide. We say the ide. So it has a negative. It has no oxygen atom, so it is called as a nitride. So these are all known as ide. So nitride, phosphide, and sulfide. Next one. So one atom which has a negative charge and it has a lower oxidation, lower oxygen atoms. It has a lower oxygen, less oxygen. So finally we say that ite. So it is known as ite. So nitrite, phosphite, and sulfite. Nitrite, phosphite, and sulfite. When one ion has a negative charge and it has more oxygen atoms, that is called as ate. So here it is called as nitrate, phosphate, sulfate. So these are known as nitride, phosphide, sulfide. These are known as nitride, phosphide, sulfide. Nitrite, nitrate, phosphate, and sulfate. What is the phosphate? Phosphate, PO4 minus 3. What is the sulfide? Sulfide, S minus 2. Next, nitrite, NO2 minus. Phosphide, P minus 3. Nitride, N minus 3. Okay. So, we are also remember these two things also. So, how to write the formulas of the compounds? So when we remember this type, these ions, easily we write the formulas of the compounds. How to write the formulas of the compounds, given compound? So here we discuss the formulas of the compounds, how to write. Okay. For example, we take the sodium chloride, first one simple, we write the simple compound sodium chloride. Already we know the formula of sodium chloride. All of you know the formula of sodium chloride. What is the formula? NaCl. So how to write the NaCl? First of all, we write the ions or formulas, symbols of the atoms. Here sodium and chloride. Sodium symbol is Na. Sodium symbol is Na. And chloride means Cl. First step. In the second step, we write the charges of the ions. Na always it has a positive charge. Unipositive or dipositive or tripositive, always it has a unipositive charge. So Na plus. Chlorine, always it has also negative charge. So Cl minus, Cl minus. It is thus in the second step. In the third step, so we see the charges are equal or not. In the first step, we write the symbols of the elements. Next, in the second step, we write the charges of the ions. And finally, so the charges are, we see the charges are equal or not. Here plus 1, here minus 1. Charges are equal. Magnitudes are equal, plus 1 and minus 1. When the sum of the total charges is equal to 0. So here plus 1 or here plus 1 minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1, how much? 0. So then we see the charges are equal or not, or the charges are equal or not, or the sum of the charges are equal to the 0. So when the sum of the all charges of the atoms or ions is equal to the 0, that is the formula of that compound. When charges are equal, so that is the formula of that compound. Yet charges are equal, so its formula is the same, NaCl. It is the formula of sodium chloride. Okay. For example, so we write the silver chloride. So easily write the formula of the silver chloride. How to write? First of all, we write the symbols. Silver means Ag. Okay, chloride means Cl. So in the next step, we write the charges. Ag always it has a positive charge. Chlorine, negative charge. So charges are equal or not equal. Then it is the formula of that compound. So formula is AgCl. Okay. For example, calcium carbonate. So what is the symbol of calcium? Ca. Carbonate symbol is CO3. Carbonate. Calcium as a positive charge. Carbonate has minus 2 charge. Here also charges are equal. Plus 2 minus 2. Plus 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So charges are equal. So then it is the formula of that compound. So CaCO3. It is the formula for calcium carbonate. For example, zinc sulfate. So zinc sulfate. How to write the formula of zinc sulfate? First of all, we write the cations. Okay, cations. Na plus Ag plus Ca plus 2. Zinc. So Zn plus 2. Zinc Zn plus 2. Sulfate here, not sulfide. Sulfate. What is the formula of sulfate? So SO4 minus 2. Here charges are equal. Then the formula is ZnSO4. Okay. Next, for example, we write the aluminium nitride. So aluminium nitride. What is the formula of aluminium? It has aluminium Al plus 3 aluminium. Nitride formula, nitride N minus 6, nitrate NO3 minus, nitrite NO2 minus, nitride N minus 3. Okay, so here charges are equal or not equal, then that is the formula of that compound. Okay, so what is the formula here? AlN. It is the formula for aluminium nitride. For example, calcium oxide. So what is the formula of calcium oxide? Calcium oxide. So calcium means Ca plus 2 or Ca plus or Ca plus 3? Ca plus 2 calcium. Oxide. Oxide formula O minus 2. Okay. So S minus 2. In minus 2 charges, we remember the S minus 2. Next O minus 2. Next SO3, SO3 minus 2, SO4 minus 2, SO4 minus 2, and CO3 minus 2. So these are di-negative ion. Examples of di-negative ions. This one is known as sulfide, oxide, sulfite, sulfate, carbonate. In previous we discussed the minus 2 plus 3 minus 3 ions. Here minus 2, here another one also O minus 2, oxide ion. So in plus 3, Al plus 3 already we discussed O minus 2, oxide ion. Okay. So these are some formulas of the some compounds. For example, here Ca plus 2 O minus 2 charges are equal. So what is the formula? CaO, CaO. Okay. Next one, for example, we want sodium carbonate. We want the formula for sodium carbonate. How to write the sodium carbonate? Easily we know. We know easily that formula of the sodium carbonate Na2CO3. But how to write the formula of the sodium carbonate? So here sodium carbonate. So first of all, sodium, what is the sodium? Na. Carbonate CO3. What is the charge of sodium? Positive. Carbonate minus 2. Then charges are equal or not? Yeah, not equal. Here plus 1, here minus 2. Charges are not equal. The sum of the charges of the all ions are equal to the 0 or not? Not 0. Plus 1 minus 2. How much? Minus 1. So then, we do the charges are equal. How to do the charges are equal? So here this magnitude right under the sodium. This magnitude of the charge right under the carbonate ion. This process is called as a crisscross method. Not kiss, crisscross. Crisscross method. Okay, then what is the formula here? So here the magnitude of the charge here right under the sodium, then Na2. Here what is the magnitude of the charge? 1. So here right under the carbonate CO3, Na2CO3. Okay, this method is known as a crisscross method. Crisscross method. Okay. For example, sodium sulfate. Sodium means Na plus. Sulfate means SO4 minus 2. Here charges are not equal. Then use the crisscross method. So then what is the formula? Na2SO4. Okay. For example, sodium sulfide. Sodium means Na plus. Sulfide means S minus 2. Then formula is Na2S. Sodium sulfide. Sodium hydride. How to write the sodium hydride? So what is the sodium? Na plus. Hydride. What is the formula of hydride? H minus. Here charges are equal. Then not use the crisscross method. So that is the formula of that compound. So when charges are equal, NaH, it is a sodium hydride. Sodium acetate. So sodium acetate. So what is the sodium? Sodium Na plus. Na plus. Acetate. What is the formula of acetate? CH3COO minus is called as acetate ion. So what is the formula here? CH3COONA. Its name is sodium acetate. Sodium dichromate. Sodium dichromate. So how to write the sodium dichromate? Sodium means Na plus. What is the formula of dichromate? Cr2O7 minus 2. Here charges are equal or not? Not equal. Then use the crisscross method. So the magnitude of the charge right below the Na plus, and this magnitude of the charge right below the Cr2O7. So then the formula is Na2Cr2O7. Sodium dichromate. Sodium permanganate. Sodium means Na plus. Permanganate. What is the formula? MnO4 minus. So here charges are equal or not? Equal. So the formula is MnO4. It is a sodium permanganate. Okay. So next example. For example, potassium nitrate. How to write the potassium nitrate? So potassium means K plus. Nitrate means NO3 minus. So here charges are equal. Then the formula is the same. KNO3, potassium nitrate. Potassium sulfate. Potassium means K plus. Sulfate means SO4 minus 2. Then formula is K2. Here charges are not equal. Then formula is K2SO4. Potassium bisulfate. Potassium means K plus. Bisulfate means HSO4 minus. Here charges are equal. Then the formula is KHSO4. Potassium bisulfate. Potassium bicarbonate. Potassium K plus. Bicarbonate formula is HCO3 minus. Here charges are equal. Then the formula is KHCO3. Potassium bicarbonate. Potassium permanganate. Potassium formula is K plus. Permanganate formula is MnO4 minus. Here charges are equal. Then the formula is KMnO4. Potassium permanganate. Potassium dichromate. Potassium means K plus. Dichromate Cr2O7 minus 2. Here charges are not equal. Then use the crisscross method. So then K2Cr2O7. Potassium dichromate. Potassium oxide. Potassium means K plus. Oxide means O minus 2. So then formula is K2O. It is the potassium oxide. Okay. For example, next one, ammonium chloride. So what is the formula for ammonium? NH4 plus. Ammonium NH4 plus. Chloride. What is the formula of chloride? Cl minus. Then the charges are equal or not? Equal. Then the formula is same. So NH4Cl. It is the formula for ammonium chloride. Okay. For example, ammonium sulfate. Ammonium means NH4 plus. Sulfate SO4 minus 2. So then use the crisscross method here because of charges are not equal. So then formula is NH4 taken twice SO4 ammonium sulfate. Ammonium carbonate. Ammonium NH4 plus. Next, carbonate CO3 minus 2. Then formula is NH4 taken twice CO3, ammonium carbonate. Ammonium nitrate, ammonium means NH4 plus, ammonium plus NH4 plus, nitrate formula is NO3 minus. Here charges are equal, the formula is also same, NH4 NO3, ammonium nitrate. Ammonium phosphate, how to write the ammonium phosphate? Ammonium means here NH4 plus. Phosphate formula is PO4 minus 3. Here charges are not equal, then use the crisscross method. Then formula, what is the formula of ammonium phosphate? NH4 taken thrice PO4. It is the formula for ammonium phosphate. Ammonium acetate. So ammonium formula is NH4 plus. Acetate formula is CH3COO minus. Then charges are equal, so then the formula is also same. So formula is CH3COO NH4, ammonium acetate. So ammonium dichromate. Ammonium formula NH4 plus, dichromate formula Cr2O7 minus 2. Then the formula is NH4 taken twice Cr2O7. Ammonium dichromate. Ammonium bromide, ammonium formula NH4 plus, bromide Br minus. So formula is NH4Br. Ammonium hydroxide, ammonium formula NH4 plus, hydroxide formula OH minus, then the formula is NH4OH. Simply we write the NH4OH. It is the formula of ammonium hydroxide. Okay. Next example, aluminium chloride. So aluminium chloride means aluminium means Al plus 3, chloride means Cl minus. Here charges are not equal, then use the crisscross, then formula is AlCl3, aluminium chloride. Next, aluminium nitrite, aluminium Al plus 3, nitrite NO3 minus. So here also charges are not equal, then formula is AlNO3 taken twice, aluminium nitrate. What is the formula of aluminium nitride? Then Al plus 3 and N minus 3, nitride. Here charges are equal, then the formula is AlN. Its name is aluminium nitride. It is aluminium nitrate. It is the aluminium nitride. Okay. For example, aluminium sulfate. Aluminium formula is Al plus 3. Sulfate formula SO4 minus 2. Here charges are not equal. Then so formula is Al2 SO4 taken thrice. It is the formula of aluminium sulfate. Okay, aluminium hydroxide. Aluminium means Al plus 3. Hydroxide means OH minus. Here charges are not equal. Then the formula is AlOH taken thrice. Aluminium hydroxide. Okay. Next one, for example, zinc nitrate. How to write the formula of zinc nitrate? Zinc means Zn plus 2. Nitrate formula NO3 minus. Here charges are not equal, then use the crisscross method. Then the formula is ZnNO3 taken twice. Zinc nitrate. Zinc phosphide, not phosphate, phosphide. Zinc means Zn plus 2, zinc. phosphide PO4 minus 3. So use the crisscross method. Zn3 PO4 taken twice. Zinc phosphate. Calcium phosphide. Calcium means Ca plus 2. Phosphide P minus 3. Then the formula is Ca3P2. Calcium phosphide. Okay. Calcium chloride. Calcium means Ca plus 2. Chloride means Cl minus. Then formula is CaCl2. Okay. So for example, silicon dioxide. Silicon, what is the formula? Silicon plus 2 or plus 4? Plus 4. Oxide O minus 2. Then here plus 4, here 2. So here 2, here 4. So ratio is 1:2. So SiO2. Okay, silicon dioxide. Aluminium carbide. Aluminium means Al plus 3. So carbide C minus 4. So then the formula is Al4 C3. Aluminium carbide. For example, cuprous oxide. Cuprous means Cu plus or Cu plus 2. Cu plus is called as cuprous. Cu plus 2 is called as cupric. So Cu plus, cuprous oxide O minus 2. So then use the crisscross Cu2O, cuprous oxide. Cupric oxide. Cupric means we take the Cu plus 2. Oxide O minus 2. So here charges are equal. Then the formula is CuO, cupric oxide. For example, ferrous chloride. Ferrous means Fe plus 2. Ferric means Fe plus 3. Ferrous Fe plus 2. Chloride Cl minus. So then the formula is FeCl2. Ferric chloride. Ferric means Fe plus 3. Chloride means Cl minus. So then the formula is FeCl3. Next, ferrous sulfate. Ferrous means Fe plus 2. Sulfate means SO4 minus 2. Then charges are equal. The formula is FeS4, ferrous sulfate. For example, mercuric oxide, not mercurous. So mercurous oxide and mercury oxide. So we see the both. So mercurous Hg plus oxide means O minus 2. Then formula is Hg2O, mercurous oxide. Mercuric oxide, Hg plus 2 and O minus 2. Here charges are equal. Then the formula is HgO. Okay. So these are the formulas of some compounds. So these formulas, we read these formulas. So of these some compounds, when we remember the ions. So when we learn that ions plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, plus 4, minus 4. When we remember that ions, easily we write the compound formulas of the compound.